Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And the other wonderful guide for this portion of the journey is my brilliant co-host, Val of Dragonfly Crystals. Hey, Val.
Hey.
And welcome, folks, to episode 142 of Messages for Lightworkers.
That is a lot of episodes.
That is a lot. I quickly did some math. That is like 2.73 years.
Yeah, it really is. It's substantial. It's substantial. That's how long. And the topics keep coming.
They do, yeah. Isn't it amazing when you communicate with spirit and you say, hey, by the way, they always respond.
They do respond. And the topics are just cycling to be bigger and bigger.
Yes.
In terms of our awareness and how we view the world and moving through it.
Yes.
It's
absolutely. It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. So just quickly, I'm going to say hello to Carolyn Cooper, artist Liz, Maureen D'Amico, Jackie B, Lois Tucker. Hey, Lois, Tiffany Tisdale. Thank you for joining us. Leah, Lauren Hunsinger, Terry Mullins, Charlie C. Sage of Fire. Hello. And was there anyone else? Did I miss anyone? I said Terry Mullins. Oh, Marby Gangora. Hello, Marby. So thank you all for joining us. Oh, and look, some people snuck in when I wasn't looking. Mary Avila, Rishaline Devine. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Thank you for joining us and for listening to what we have for you today. And I was telling Val backstage, I'm always surprised, and I'm surprised that I'm surprised, because Spirit's messages are always so on point and so wonderful, and they're always backed up by the cards. Like I think it's almost like sometimes I feel like I don't trust the guides, so I have to toss some cards to confirm it.
It never fails to succinctly say yes.
Totally.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. So what have you got happening on your channel?
I have actually Arthur Ease Your Mind is coming on my channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern time. So join us for that. Bring your questions. No political. We just do your spiritual questions or questions about what's going on in your life. So come on over at that time to Dragonfly Crystals.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes, Leah. Arthur is a hoot. He is. He's love his sense of humor, love his connection to spirit. He's just a lovely person. What you see is what you get. There is nothing pretentious.
Nothing pretentious. And he is so supportive in terms of if you get a reading for him or have anything through him, he will give you pointers to what books to read, to meditations to listen to, things that can shift your awareness and shift your life. And he's really good about that. He's really, really, really proactive and excellent at that, and he does great readings too.
He does.
And so do we. So does Marina. Marina is phenomenal.
Hello, Edward.
Yeah, you book a reading with Marina at marinacentertarot.com and join the classes. Join all of the classes.
Yes, and particularly this month. Because I wanted to, I've started announcing it, and I'm going to continue to announce it because I want to make sure that everyone gets the heads up that effective October 1st, the prices of all my services, including the classes, are going to increase. And that they have been at the same level for quite some time, like I think 2 years.
Right.
In the meantime, Yeah, the cost of everything else has gone up, and I've been putting it off and putting it off, and it needs to be done.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about it, um, go to Marina's heartcenteredtarot.com. Go in there, look at the services, look at the readings, look at the classes, and yeah, go ahead. Also look at the gift cards that are available. You decide how much of a gift card you want to give to someone, and then let them decide. Do they want a um, a reading, tarot reading? Do they want mediumship? Do they want a little combination of both? Do they want to take a class?
That's right. So let them have a gift that keeps on giving,
and they get
to pick. So this is something that, unlike buying clothing or buying some random artifact, this is something that can expand their awareness and be helpful ongoing for eternity.
Yes. Yes. And while you're at it, you can make sure that you go over to Val's channel, check out Val's Dragonfly Crystals.store.
Thanks.
Yeah, look for the classes that Val offers and book yourself in for an Akashic record reading. It will change your life. It really will, because sometimes we have situations and things that that we encounter through our life, and you think, why do I always attract these jerks? Why do I always attract the guys who don't have jobs? How come this happens all the time? And blah, blah, blah. When you get an Akashic record reading, that could be several lifetimes ago, and you're just bringing it in with you. When you recognize it, you can do something about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And it's really helpful. And it does clear the old patterns away, just hearing about what the root lifetime was. It's just something that is innate within us, that this happens. But I actually do an extra clearing within that with the Akashic Record Master. So there's a huge level of clearing that goes on. So I love that. I love doing it for that reason, because I go, oh man, what can we clear next?
Exactly. And it does work instantly.
It does.
Really, it does.
It does.
And Leah says, oh my God, your hair colors would make the finest use of fall jelly. Thank you.
Yes, well, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Level Up Lady said, hoo-hoo, made it to alive. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And Edward, I did say hi, Edward, but I'll say it again. So there. So, Miss Val.
Yes.
Now that we've got that kind of out of the way.
Yes.
What did you get for a topic?
Oh gosh, my guides. They came through with another big one.
Uh-huh.
Instead of giving me words, they really showed me kind of a picture, a vision, and then I had to interpret it. But it really is about bridging the worlds, the dimensions seamlessly, bridging what is the within and without. So this is in the microcosm and the macrocosm definition of that. So it's about carrying this awareness in your within you as you move through life. As you move from this awareness in all things, it will grant you peace. And I have some descriptions about what that looks like. But first, let's talk about bridging the worlds, dimensions, space and time, all of that. As we're moving into these fifth dimensional frequencies, this is about dissolving illusion that your inner awareness and outer world are separate realms. It's an illusion. There is no separation between us and any other realm. It doesn't exist. We have contrived it to be so. So every thought, feeling, and soul knowing is already part of the fabric of existence. The bridge is your awareness. Your awareness itself is the alchemy. When you move with this knowing, you become like a living portal, carrying the multidimensional light of your monad and soul into each simple act of daily life. And Marina and I were joking about ironing and vacuuming, two things, we would be loath to normally do.
Yes.
This is an example. So carrying it within your awareness as you do these tasks, for instance, when you hold your awareness that you are both infinite and embodied, inner and outer, heaven and earth, you begin to walk through life as a unified field. It is less about the doing and more about the being present itself in the action of the vacuuming or the washing the dishes or whatever you're doing. The presence itself, awareness gently shapes every interaction your worlds carry. Your actions emanate from balance. Even your silence becomes luminous. So as you're in that state of awareness, doing these things you would normally not love so much, remember the energy of you doing it and going, oh, I've got to dust, and that feeling about it. But that's an illusion. So being in that state of awareness about it and in carrying that through while you're doing that task keeps you connected as that bridge. It's your state of awareness that is the bridge. Remember that. And moving with this awareness in all things, whether you're speaking to a loved one or washing dishes or guiding students in the records, like if you're a Akashic record reader, the awareness of seamless unity infuses the moment. Each act becomes a ritual of embodiment. You are not just performing a task, you are radiating your soul into form. In this way, the mundane becomes sacred, and the sacred becomes naturally integrated into the mundane. So you have the gift of peace, and the peace arises with no effort. No effort is needed to keep things separate or to reconcile contradictions. You rest in your wholeness. You no longer push against life, but instead allow the flow of spirit and matter to harmonize through you. So this is why peace comes not from escaping the world, which I'd rather do through a book than vacuuming. Yes. But from living a living bridge that arises and unites all worlds. In truth, you are the bridge. You do not cross it, you embody it. And when you do, you walk as one who holds the great central sun within your heart while your feet touch the earth. So just a few things in daily life. Waking up with awareness. When you open your eyes in the morning before reaching for a phone or starting tasks, take a breath and feel both your inner world and outer room around you. Let the two meet in your awareness and say, I carry my inner light into this day. Something like that. That will be substantial for what you do. And in conversations with others, when you speak with a child, a friend, a stranger at the store, notice your inner state before you respond. Are you grounded? Are you peaceful, loving? Let your words flow from this inner awareness so that what you say is a bridge between your soul's wisdom and human exchange. And in ordinary tasks, thinking of ordinary tasks as sacred ones, doing dishes, folding laundry, watering plants, each is a chance to be that bridge, to bridge that awareness, your awareness of your inner stillness or gratitude to the task. The action becomes infused with energy to your outer world and reflects the calm, love, or joy you are carrying inside. And this is something I'm going to have to start practicing, everyone, because, oh man, I don't like to vacuum. I don't like to dust. Oh, So I have to flip around how I'm looking at things and infuse that with that energy and that joy. So, I think this is going to change everything for me. So a few more things: navigating stress and conflict. So if someone's upset with you and you feel challenged, pause, touch your heart, breathe, and remember, I am connected to peace within. I bring this into the moment now. By bridging, you do not deny the outer event, but you allow your inner awareness to shape how you meet it. This often shifts the whole dynamic. And I know this does, because I've done that before. It really does. And I mean the dynamic between you and someone else, it shifts it immediately. Right. It's like, what? It really does. It shifts how they are reacting to you. It's pretty dramatic. So 2 more things: creative expression. When you paint, write, cook, or even plan your day, let your inspiration rise from within and notice how it flows outward in form. This is the bridge in motion. Spirit becoming matter. That's acting from your soul. Imagination becoming reality. And finally, in the evening, there's an evening integration where at the close of the day, reflect, where did I carry my awareness of being both inner and outer, infinite and human? Even one moment of living in this bridge is powerful. It brings peace, alignment, and a sense of living from your true center. So bridging the within and without simply means living with awareness that your inner world and your outer worlds are not separate. The more you carry this awareness into daily action, big or small, the more peace and harmony you will feel. Over time, life flows more gracefully, and you will find yourself naturally moving in alignment with your higher self. And I have a lot of areas to practice this on, even brushing my teeth. Man, I go, oh man, I got to brush my teeth before bed. No, I mean, I have to, there's a lot of change up that I have to do, folks. Yep. So Marina, back to you.
Back to me. I do want to put something up that Innocent Potato put up, and we can have a little discussion about this, because Val and I talked about it backstage.
Yes.
She said, I would rather read than do housework too. The only thing domestic about me is that I was born in this country. That said, I got a lot of housework done today.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because when Val and I got together before the show, she mentioned that, oh, did you, it was like something shifted. There
was so much likeness. There was something.
Yes. And I said, oh my gosh, me too. I said, Val, I ironed today.
Oh
I ironed T-shirts.
What?
Yeah. And that it does feel like something has lifted, something has shifted. The and the discussion about mundane things, making them a little more sacred. Hello, absolutely. And I remember saying a while back that I can't do housework. I'm too busy being spiritual.
Right, exactly right.
But now it's like they have merged together. Yeah, definitely part of the bridge, part of the two holes kind of coming
coalescing.
Coalescing.
Because you can't. That vacuum thing. Yeah, it's part of the thing.
Yeah, and it's okay. It doesn't feel like a chore. It feels like something that I would want to participate in.
Yes, exactly.
So, waking up this morning, I woke up well before the alarm.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, go do things. Go do things.
Oh my God. Yeah, what was that? And I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, I feel really good.
Yes.
Take a deep breath in and I go, and I felt lightness as I jumped up,
Yes.
and what's going on?
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? And so as I was doing my things and getting ready for the show, I said, "Okay, Spirit, what do you want to talk about?" And I heard self-reliance. And I thought, "Oh, that's interesting. Okay, self-reliance." And for if you're wondering what self-reliance is, it's a quality of depending on yourself for things instead of relying on others, or maybe even waiting for others, right?
You use self-reliance to do everything that I was
Yes.
talking about.
Yes, it's being able to take care of yourself and to be independent and autonomous without having to rely on other people.
Right.
And it's funny how sometimes we in the example that I gave to Val, it's like, I want to go on a hike on this particular trail, but I'm waiting for someone to do it with me. Well, I could wait forever. I could miss out all kinds of opportunities while I'm waiting for someone else, rather than say, you know what? I can do this. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to be in the moment. I'm going to pay attention to the surroundings that are around me, and I can absolutely do that on my own.
Okay.
So thinking about that, and I thought, all right, well, which cards do I need to confirm that? And I went to the soul coaching oracle, and oddly enough, what I got was transformation.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that the butterfly and just kind of being in that.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Transformation. When you are self-reliant, you are transformed because you realize just how powerful and autonomous you are, that you are capable of doing things on your own without having to wait for someone else to either be there with you, do it for you. You can handle this. You got this, right? Yep. This isn't your first rodeo. You've been here before, right?
Yeah.
The next card that I got out was passion. And I thought, yeah, okay, absolutely. Because when you are in that self-reliance, when you are, on that bridge, being that bridge, it allows you to find your passion. It allows you to explore some of the other passions that you might have, right? Where you don't have to wait for someone else. You can do it on your own.
Yep.
And then I got companionship. And the first thing that I thought of when I saw this card, aside from the fact that it's a beautiful, beautiful wolf, dog, whatever, is when you are self-reliant, when you could see yourself as being your own best friend, it means that when you are spending time alone, you like the company you keep.
Absolutely.
It's difficult to be lonely when you have that self-reliance.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And the last card that I got was pleasure. So there is a good deal of pleasure that comes from that self-reliance. And it's not only in the things that you do, but think about the people who live their passion, who are creative, who go out there and they plant their own vegetable garden, or who do things with other animals like bees and whatnot. And Diana Bowles comes to mind. There is someone who is very self-reliant.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And she's definitely one of those people who has, build bridges.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Yeah.
She's connected to the gardens, the fairies, the elementals, and The
Yes.
yeah, and everything beyond the earth
Yes.
and everything in between. So yeah,
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah. I've watched some of her videos where she's out working with her bees. And I went, what? She does that too? Like, is there anything that she can't do?
I don't think there is.
Yeah.
I
And
think she does it all.
there's a good deal of freedom that comes with that, knowing that, hey, you know what? I can take care of that myself.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you don't need other people. It doesn't mean that you remove yourself from social situations or whatnot. It just means, I think, that maybe when you do that, when you're self-reliant, you appreciate those social situations a lot more.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. My Mangled Unicorn says, yeah, Diana Bowles reminds me of my grandmother Willow from Pocahontas. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I am always surprised by the things that, yeah, that she does. And yeah, Maureen D'Amico says, Diana is who I want to be when I'm her age. Uh-huh. Totally.
Yeah. He's definitely has everything going for her in the whole realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to giggle? Look, Becky.
I know, that's funny.
Yeah, I thought my husband was a knight in shining armor. After 43 years, I realized he was just an arsehole wrapped in tinfoil.
That's really cute. I had one of those too.
Uh-huh.
I didn't wait 43 years though. I only waited 5 years.
Yes. Yeah. And that was enough. That was enough.
That was enough. I learned
So,
my lesson quickly.
yes. Yes. Yeah. And just quick reminder to those of you who have joined us, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do have Val's info in the description of the video, so make sure that you do the same thing on her channel. It just helps us get out in front of people who want to hear what we have to say. They just don't know who we are, and they don't know where we are. So when you do that, it puts our videos out in front of more people, and then they can listen and they can say, hey, you know what? I like what they're saying. And then they too can become members.
Exactly.
So, yeah. And we've got 54 here.
Oh.
Yeah, and not everyone is saying hello. That's all right. You don't have to.
Okay.
It's not a requirement. You're allowed to lurk. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're at work and you don't want your boss to know.
Yes, exactly. And that's okay.
That's okay. We accept all kinds here. So, yeah. So you were saying earlier, Val, how yeah, that the self-reliance really works well into the message
bridge, making everything a bridge.
Yes.
Everything is a bridge. Well, you are the bridge, but you're the one who, with your awareness, is in that vacuum stroke back and forth, making that spiritual bridge that you are. Through your awareness, you're making everything a sacred task. And in that, you are creating a synergy and a portal and an energy. And imagine if you do that for everything that you've, haven't absolutely loved having to do. Oh, I have quite a few things I have to do that on now. That's that's my project after this. I am going to be making my list up to remind myself that, these things that we do, and we give that, we lend that inner sacredness to it that we possess inside of ourselves. We are transported. We are transporting that very task. We are shifting everything and building that bridge between the higher dimensions and ourselves. And that joy, that peace, and that will be our normal state as we keep doing that kind of thing. We are living in the energy, living in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe as we're living it, that's what is allowing us to shift. That's what is allowing us to see that it's not just one thing.
It's everything.
It's everything.
It's your everyday life. It's the brushing your teeth with your toothbrush. It's getting up and drinking water. It is, whatever that may be, exercise. It's vacuuming, it's dusting, it's, whatever that is, straightening up your house, or things that you aren't that fond of. Maybe you have a pet and you have to go clean up after your pet outside. All of those things that you can
and when I think that one of the important things that you're saying, Val, is when you do that, you are present. You are in the moment.
Exactly. That is the key to all of this. Is your awareness is in the present moment.
Yes.
As you're doing each task, totally focused and present with it. You're not daydreaming over here. You're actually there, embodying that awareness with that task. That apparently is a huge shifting component that we could address in many areas of our lives. Me, absolutely. Because I realize how many parts of my life are separate from me and my spirituality or anything else about me. Well, you know what? It's not separate. And so I'm going to have to bring it into the fold and make it part of my regime, whatever you want to call it. My sacred work. We'll call it sacred work.
Yeah.
It's
honoring every single thing that you do, and knowing that you do it with a sense of purpose. You do it with a sense of gratefulness. You do it because it not only makes you feel good, but it confirms for you that you are self-reliant.
Absolutely. And you know what? At the end of the day, for instance, in your home, the energy of doing that with those tasks that you have to, that somebody has to do.
Yeah.
So, nobody wants to, but somebody's got to. Your house is going to be embodying that sacred energy because you have been doing this task all over your house, creating that. It is opening up that doorway for more of that sacred energy. Exactly. And so there is no separation. It's all of us. So
exactly.
That's kind of a wake-up call.
At the end of the day, especially today, I can say, you know what? Next time that I go put on a t-shirt, it's not going to be wrinkled. I'm not going to have to smooth it out and all that because I ironed it. I cooked a meal early so that, when my son comes home, he's going to have a choice. He can have something to eat before he takes the dog to the dog park or after. And I don't have to worry about rushing at the last minute. What are we going to do? And it just feels so much calmer.
Peaceful, even.
Peaceful. Yeah. And I made chili, by the way, and I make a mean chili.
Oh, yum. I love chili. Oh, man. I rarely meet a chili I don't like.
Yeah. So, I enjoyed every part of it, right? That, and now I'm going to add this and I'm going to add this. And I didn't feel rushed where normally I would feel rushed to put something on the table.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It just felt really, really good.
And I'm sure all that went right into the cooking of the
Yes.
food. The food absorbs all of that beautiful, calm and enjoyable energy. It's really, that is a beautiful example of
Yes.
doing something with love or doing something that you're enjoying, no matter what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. And Lois says, I always daydream when I'm completing tasks. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you're daydreaming, you're being creative. You're allowing spirit to communicate with you because they know that you're ready for whatever information that they want to share with you. And you can it's when we recognize the little things, right? That, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that, this particular tree is is starting to turn color, and you're just more present in your daily life. And that is always a good thing, right? That's when we are actually living and being part of our life instead of just managing tasks throughout the day so that we can say, okay, this day is done, I'm waiting for the next one.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Absolutely. And yeah, Mangled Unicorn says, I can't wait for soup weather. Uh-huh.
There's one, I have to go back to the daydreaming because I just Googled it. Just we know, because I was going, well, can you really daydream while you're supposed to be mindfully aware? And apparently, daydreaming can be two things: escaping the task or expanding the task.
Yeah.
So escaping the task is letting your mind drift so that you disconnect from what's in front of you, which is not the idea of this, which usually makes the task feel longer or incomplete because you're not with it, doing it. But expanding the task is allowing your imagination and inner vision to flow gently through whatever it's doing, while your body carries out something repetitive like folding laundry or walking or washing. And in this way, the daydream becomes a bridge, your inner awareness flowing outward as an energy into action. So while washing, so how you use that daydreaming while you're building the bridge is while washing clothes, you might drift into the imagination of golden light flowing all over Earth, or water and your inner vision harmonizing, and the task becomes a sacred service. Or while walking, you may daydream of being in a temple forest of light. Each step you take to the outer world becomes infused with that inner vision. So that's daydreaming and staying on point, not daydreaming that you weren't doing this or you're on a boat sailing. They're talking about intentional daydreaming on the task, on the point of what you're on, mindfulness, on awareness, but not escaping. So while cooking, you might imagine blessings flowing into the food. Your daydreaming isn't separate from the task. It's fueling it with higher energy. So the key is, don't use daydreaming to escape life. Use it to infuse life. So those are the kind of heads up about that, because I'm a big daydreamer. So I said, oh no, I got to look this up because I'm going to get ready to vacuum and I need to know. Well, okay. Because I could escape and go.
Totally. Yep. But no, it opens up things that maybe that maybe you hadn't thought of, that become very pleasurable and lovely, and so on.
I mean, there's plenty of times you can, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I daydream the heck out of things.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And very true, Level Up Lady. The mind doesn't know the difference between daydreams and reality.
It doesn't. So when you're like envisioning the world being pouring with light pouring down on it, that's like reality. That becomes reality.
Yes.
So this is why light workers do these things, send light around the world, whatever they're doing. Yeah, it is a real thing. It becomes real.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, when you imagine that you're giving yourself a hug, yeah, your mind doesn't know, did you really give yourself a hug or you didn't? It just when you give into that feeling, that's what it feels like. It's you're giving yourself a hug. Absolutely. And why not?
Absolutely. You should give yourself a hug. You should do it every day.
Totally. Totally.
I mean, you should be the first one you hug should be you.
Yes. Yeah. You and
yourself.
Yes. And I think it was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. But yeah, I quoted Val and I said, yeah, just remember, self-care is not selfish. And remember to put your own mask on first. Yeah, before you do it for anyone else. Otherwise, you find everyone else has their mask on and you're going,
yeah, exactly.
Game over, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. It's goes also with the heading physician heal thyself. So
totally.
Yeah,
totally.
Taking care of yourself first, for sure, so that you can give to others while you're replenished and renewed. Yes. And yeah, that's pretty important. And it goes along with self-reliance beautifully, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, and Lois is saying, very interesting, Marina and Val, the self-reliance is resonating for me for sure. And it's really true. Self-reliance, it gives you the power it acknowledges the power you already have within you. Yes. And it's self-determination, it's self-awareness. It is bringing forward whatever you want without limits. You have the driver steering wheel. You do.
Yes.
You have it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it feels so good, right? When you're
when you're self-determining.
Yeah. I did that. You know what? I didn't think I could, but I did. Now I can. Hey.
That's the feeling of doing something that you wouldn't, that maybe before you might not have taken it on. It's something you wanted to do, but you're going to rely on yourself. You're going to go out and accomplish this X, Y, and Z. You set your mind to it, you do it, and you go, wow, look what I did. Look at what I did.
Exactly.
You would have been just sitting at home eating potato chips on the couch.
Yes. Yeah. And Lois says, does hugging my dog count? Yes. That is a beautiful transfer of energy.
It is.
And yeah, I love hugging my dog.
Yes, there's nothing like hugging doggies is the most healing and beautiful energy exchange you could ever have. It's just a beautiful feeling, for sure.
Yeah, and she knows when I'm coming at her like this.
Yeah,
she
knows what you're coming for.
No sense fighting at Grandma's.
I mean, when you get home and you've been away, and they greet you, they are greeting you like it's been years. Yes. It might just be you went to the store, but exactly, and they love you. How could you resist that?
Totally. Yeah. And Becky says my fish don't like hugs. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes,
I get that.
Yeah, there are some animals that have those those boundaries in place, and that's okay. We honor them. We honor them.
And hugging a horse is just as wonderful. Yes, absolutely. Horses are wonderful. They have a lot of feelings and they have a lot of emotion.
Oh, please. Yeah, I know that whenever I'm around horses, I am reminded of Oliver Swift,
Yeah.
um, Gulliver's Travels,
Oh yeah.
and how fabulous the horses in one of the travels are, and how the horses refer to the humans as yahoos.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I look around, I think, they weren't wrong. They were not wrong.
Oliver's Travels. That was really um, such a wonderful
Yes,
story about humanity.
absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, the different things in there were just
You saw
fabulous.
things in a different way. It
Yeah,
has you looking from a different perspective
yeah,
for everything.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. Um, and oh, Lois, yeah, I think for a long time in my life, I thought I was being self-reliant when I did not ask my guides for help.
Oh, yeah. If you think of it this way, and you are part of divine source, and we are all sparks of
Yes.
that divine source, you're really asking yourself. So it's okay to go inward and get all of that. Your guides, angels, divine source, it's all you. Boil it down. Yeah, it is the most beautiful way to receive energy and love from your guides and angels and information that you might need. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I I don't go a day, usually not even a day, without connecting either through meditation or in some way to my guides and angels, and it
Yeah.
gives me that sense of balance and that peace and harmony.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. And we were, many of us through the years, especially those of us that are of a certain age, we were taught that yeah, you do things for yourself because it's a sign of weakness if you ask for help. And
Yeah.
it's not. It's a sign
Yeah.
of strength. It's a sign of recognizing that there are certain things that I can do for myself and I'm okay doing it. There are other things that I cannot do. And I am not being weak when I say to someone else, could you please help me?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Right.
So, yeah, we have to let go of that feeling that if we ask for help, it means we're weak. No, we're not. We're strong.
We are strong for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. And when you ask for help, it's just like knowing how to delegate or knowing how to be inclusive with whatever your project you're doing or
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
don't want to be just an island. You're going to get somebody's expertise in on it because you're
Yes.
smart enough to know this person knows more about this. This person knows about that. You're going to call in the experts in the different areas. And
Yes.
that makes you smart.
Exactly. Exactly. And Carolyn Cooper, I ask my spirit team for guidance every day, and I'm so grateful for the guidance.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Once they know that you want to communicate, oh, they'll start talking. They'll
Yeah,
start talking. Yeah,
they talk, and then you
absolutely.
need like 5, 6 pages to write down what they're
Yes.
saying.
Yes.
My God.
Yeah, totally, totally.
My
They
God.
they will ask. They send small little messages and small little things to see. Are you paying attention? Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now?
They
And
really
when
do
you respond, yeah, yes, I can hear you. Okay, then. Okay, then.
that.
Yeah.
My guides always say, we talk to you all the time, but I really don't totally up to hear them until I sit down in meditation for some reason. That's when I
Yes.
say, okay, the doorway's open. Come on in.
Yes.
Unless I'm doing readings, and then I've opened that doorway, that
Yes.
pathway. But they're always talking. They're always talking. So
Yeah.
that's all you have to do is start listening. And
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
everyone has
Exactly.
guides and angels talking to them.
Totally. Yeah. And Level Up Lady says, I will see, feel, and experience everything I need to see, hear, and experience.
That's right. Exactly.
Exactly. And you know, that I think that we've pretty much covered what we wanted to cover. And that is just a really great thing to end the show on.
Yeah.
Is that you are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing, and experiencing exactly what you need to experience.
Absolutely.
And it is a beautiful thing.
It is. So yeah.
Thank you for spending part of your day with us. We appreciate it. I'll remind you again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Both Val and I offer membership. I'm hoping that most of my YouTube members will transition over to the website membership. Val has membership on her website at Val's Dragonfly Crystals .store.
Yes.
So make sure that you that you check it out and see what's on offer with the membership. And it is a fabulous way to support us, and it offers us an opportunity to support you as well.
Absolutely.
So with that having been said, next week we will be on Val's channel for episode 143.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. So I hope that all of you have a fabulous day. And Val, thank you for doing this with me.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. I wouldn't do it with anyone else.
Yes, me. Yeah, I know. Me too. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye for now.